Hello from Thailand. If you are looking for information about getting a residency certificate in Thailand, this video is for you. I am making this video in early March of 2025, and 2 days ago I applied for a residency certificate at the Chang Watthana Immigration Office in Bangkok. So the information I will share here is current as of March 2025. So first, residency certificates are most commonly needed for the purposes of a foreigner getting a Thai driver's license or buying a motorcycle or vehicle. These are known by a variety of terms: residency certificate, residence notification letter, or letter of residence. The Thailand Department of Land Transport website indicates that they need, quote, present resident address in Thailand certified from Embassy/Immigration Bureau, end quote. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to use the term residency certificate. It is simply a document from the Immigration Bureau that certifies your current address in Thailand. I say from the Immigration Bureau because I am an American citizen. The American Embassy does not issue residency certificates. You cannot go to the American Embassy in Bangkok nor the consulate in Chiang Mai and get a residency certificate. If you are an American citizen, you will need to go to the immigration office that is assigned to your address in Thailand. That is your only option. For myself, I live in Bangkok. That means I can only get a residency certificate at the Chang Watthana Immigration Office in Bangkok. If you are not familiar with the location of that office, I will leave a Google Maps link to the office location in the description below. I live on the western border of Bangkok. The Samatsakhon Immigration Office is substantially closer to where I live than the Chang Watthana office. If I went to the Samatsakhon Immigration Office, they would direct me to the Chang Watthana office. So that is my first information to share. You need to go to the immigration office that serves your address in Thailand. The second bit of information that I have is that you will likely need to get and fill out the application form at the immigration office. I like to be prepared in advance. Prior to going to the immigration office, I found an application online, printed it, and filled it out. At the Chang Watthana Immigration Office, there is what I call a sorting queue. This is where you tell them the reason for your visit and they give you a queue number. You then wait for an immigration officer to call your number at the corresponding queue. When I told the officer at the sorting queue that I needed a residency certificate and I showed them my paperwork, they handed me a different form and indicated I would need to fill it out and then come back for a queue number. This is the form they handed me. I have not found this exact form online, so I do not have a link to share. This is a very simple form though. You provide your name, passport and visa information, along with your address in Thailand. With this form, the officer gave me a slip that showed the required documents. These are the required documents as listed on the slip. First is the application form. Number 2, copy of previous notification of staying over 90 days. Number 3, copy of the receipt of that notification. And then number 4 is a copy of your passport. That needs to include a copy of the photo and information page, your latest arrival stamp, your latest visa extension, if any, and any departure card, if any. For the first item, this is the application form that I showed a moment ago. For item number 2, copy of my previous notification of staying over 90 days, I did not have this. I did my most recent 90-day reporting in person, meaning I filled out a form and handed it to an officer who then gave me a receipt of notification. I did not do this online. If I had completed my 90-day reporting online, then I would expect that I would be able to download or take a screenshot of my submittal and would have included a copy of that. Since I did not have my previous notification, I was only able to provide them item number 3, which was a copy of my receipt of notification. This is what my receipt of notification looks like. Your results may vary. If you did your 90-day report online or at another immigration office, your receipt may look different. On the ground floor of the Chang Watthana immigration building, there are 3 shops that provide copy and passport photo services. Prior to entering the immigration office, I stopped at one of the shops on the ground floor and got photocopies of my passport, including the visa and entry stamps, and a copy of my 90-day notification receipt. Outside of the immigration office, there are some tables with chairs. I sat at a table for a few minutes and filled out the form. I returned to the sorting queue desk with my form and copies of the required documents, and the officer gave me a queue ticket. My queue ticket was number 19 at queue B. When I walked over to the B waiting area, the sign indicated that the officer was currently serving ticket number 18. The wait for my number to be called was less than 3 minutes. When I met with the immigration officer, I gave them the application with the attached required documents and my passport. They quickly checked over my information and asked me if I still lived at the address shown on the application. I watched them as they checked my application, and it appeared that they were verifying that the information I provided matched information that was in their system. They indicated there was a 200 baht fee and that the certificate letter would be mailed to me in about a week. I paid the 200 baht fee with the exact amount in cash, and they provided me with a receipt that had an express mail services tracking number. And that was it. Getting the residency certificate was really easy. I have been to the immigration office in Bangkok several times for a variety of needs, and this was by far the quickest and easiest service that I have used there. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and feel free to subscribe to my videos. Hopefully I'll post something that you find helpful or entertaining. Thank you for watching.